By the way, since I know Reddit people are browsing my videos and watching them, trolling them, downvoting them, shit like that, I may as well come out and tell you that it was Amazing Atheist that introduced me to Reddit. I mean, I knew about Reddit previously, but I didn't give two fucks about it. I figured it was just a poor man's version of 4chan. But as much as Amazing Atheist talked about Reddit, I decided to check it out. And so, essentially, you have Amazing Atheist to thank for me going on Reddit. So, if you're butthurt about me going on Reddit, you only have Amazing Atheist to blame. Because even though I think he can be a douchebag sometimes, I do respect him because he is pretty witty, he's funny, and he does make good points. And, you know, all these other atheists that say that somehow Amazing Atheist is a terrible atheist, he holds no obligation to you. He doesn't hold any obligation to be what you think an atheist is supposed to be. All he has to do is say, I'm an atheist. I don't believe in a living God or whatever, you know. So that's his choice to make, that's his decision, that's his belief, and it bears nothing on you. You know, if you're an atheist, fine. He's an atheist, fine. So, why the fuck, where's this criteria to be an atheist? It just means you don't believe in God. It doesn't mean anything about your principles. It doesn't mean anything about the tenets of how you act. It doesn't mean anything at all. It just means you don't believe in God. And somehow you've forgotten that because that's Western society for you. Most likely the people that are butt mad at Amazing Atheist for not being a true atheist are American. Because Americans love this whole identity politics. You can't just be an atheist. You have to be atheist with a capital A. Just like you can't just be Christian. You have to be Christian with a capital C, and there's a certain way Christians are supposed to act, and there's a certain way gays are supposed to act, and a certain way women are supposed to act, and men, and everyone has a fucking badge on them of what groups they belong to, like they're the goddamn Justice League. What am I getting out of this Justice League? What am I getting out of having these identities of, you know, group mentality that don't benefit me? You know, where the fuck was my male privilege to defend me when I was getting banned everywhere? Oh wait, it was mostly men doing the banning. So clearly me being a man holds no bearing on my political freedoms, my, you know, social life, my ability to just do what I want to uninfringed upon. So, what's the point of having all these goddamn identity politics? It makes no sense. I bet most of the people that treat Amazing Atheists like shit are atheists themselves. Because they stick to that whole identity thing rather than worrying about what he's actually saying or what kind of person he is. Because Americans are fucking stupid. So, that's all I have to say.